and dodgy toenails. And a bloody paddling pool. Oh. There's no pump.
Everybody.
She's got no bloody pump.
Well, we thought this sums up this summer.
Yeah.
We couldn't blow the paddling pool up. It's about to be thunderous rain. We're dressed in our holiday gear because we thought we'd bring you a little bit of holiday.
Trying so hard.
Already having gin and pink lemon.
Lovely. Let's go. Let's
So,
go.
come on.
You both get up.
Oh, look. With my dodgy knee.
We're going to give you a holiday feel today on the Curly Cooks. And it's not live, I know today, because we're actually filming at the weekend. So it is recorded because I know people get confused and want to start leaving messages.
Yes.
So
Mark can ask us questions we think you might ask us.
Yeah.
Or we can ask.
I'll try and be the sub.
Or I'll ask the questions I think they might ask us. Like, where did you get your lovely top from?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely say that. Where's the top from?
That's from Primark. And these are Primark pyjamas, but I think they're rather fetching.
They are. When did you get that? She can say 7 years.
That was 2 years ago, and these were 3 years ago.
What about me? I look like a poor woman's Mamma
You look
Mia.
like Playaway.
Especially with your black pants.
You look like
Oh, can you
Playaway.
see the black pants through it?
Yeah.
Could have told me that before we started
I didn't
recording.
see it from the backside.
Okay, so this was Dina's idea, this theme. She's
Well,
great for a theme.
I was, because a lot of people kept saying, can you show me how to make vinis? Can you show me how to make pan con tomate? Can you show me how to make... So we thought, since a lot of us aren't on holiday or going on holiday, we bring the holiday home.
Especially as it's so bloody miserable.
Everyone feels a bit deflated, don't they?
Very deflated. I think it's just been a shocking month as July. And
The
August
kids
is
are
not
so
looking
depressed.
much better.
The kids are depressed.
I'm
So
going
I do
to...
hear that 30 degrees of heat is coming out at the end of next week. Isn't
When
it?
does
Lies!
When is this?
Lies.
This will be funny because if this goes out on a boiling hot day, we better explain what day is it today.
Today is August the 3rd.
3rd.
And this will be going out on August the 12th.
So it might be gorgeous by then.
That's what they're saying.
I will be in Limoges by then.
Did you see BBC Weather tweeted yesterday? Very funny post where they just had a map and there was it said hi summer and they said we think we found summer. Demonstrated
Wicked.
sense of humour.
Love it.
Okay.
So we've got all this abundance of these because when you go abroad, for me, it's just going into these greengrocers and markets and seeing an abundance. So I got this from the Turkish shop this morning.
Oh, look at that lovely.
Yeah, look at that aubergine as well. Yeah, I thought you might like that one. Yeah. So people are going to ask, what's the difference between the stripy one and the plain one? It is a different brand. It's a different make. Breed.
Different flavour?
It's very buttery.
Oh.
Really
But
nice.
also, you know, like we always say, with the gut, you're looking for the purple foods are really healthy, so it's even more purple, isn't
Look
it?
at
Look at
those.
that. It's had a flower on
Come
it.
with a flower.
We
It's like a penis that's been ignited.
It
at
does.
the
Oh,
It does.
We're not. We
It's
haven't
literally been ignited.
We haven't fried an onion yet, and you've brought up penises.
No.
Gee,
We've,
Oh,
held,
no.
we've held a willy.
It's the sun.
Oh, there you go. What's
You
that?
can't see my cooker.
Right.
The
So
sun is out. That's what you
yeah,
want.
it's very unusual. It's not staying. So who's going first? Me.
You are.
Is it me? Oh, okay. So I'm going to do some.
So let's tell them what we're going to be cooking. All holiday favourites.
Yeah. Stuffed tomatoes.
Which I love. I always choose them in Greece.
Stuffed vine
Love them.
leaves and pan con tomate. A lot of people have asked me to do pan con tomate, which is bread and tomato, really.
Yeah.
What
And
are you
then
doing?
I'm doing, from my old book, Disaster Chef, spaghetti puttanesca. Even Kay makes this all the time now. So I'm making spaghetti. You like it? That's your lunch. And also churros.
Churros.
Spanish donuts.
Oh.
Because whenever anyone goes to Spain, they want Spanish donuts.
Mark better be hoping there's Nutella to dip them in.
Yeah, the first time I had a proper churros was with Miss Valencia.
Oh, of course it was. Another one of his girlfriends.
Yeah.
God,
Miss
where's
Valencia. She got me to pull my churros out. There's a photograph of me. No, literally. She was rather beautiful.
What was your... She got you to pull your churros out,
Yes, dip it in milk.
right? This is Miss Spain.
And then no, Miss Valencia.
Oh, Valencia.
Very specific.
Valencia.
What are you looking
Valencia.
for?
It was after we'd gone to see the Holy Grail. Because they have the Holy Grail in the cathedral there, don't
And
they?
did you
In
have sex?
Valencia, did
We
they?
did, yeah.
Did you?
TMI, TMI,
Yeah.
I.
Did you? You never told me that.
I
No,
did. You
Miss
just don't listen.
Valencia.
No, you told me that you'd met her,
No.
but you never said you'd had sex with her.
Well, there we go.
Is that the truth?
Churros.
Dirty bastard.
Yeah, dirty bastard.
Anyway, well, I just
back
gone to
to
look for a coffee. Yeah, no, so we're starting with the stuffed tomates, the stuffed tomatoes. So in here, I have fried 1 onion and 1 of those long red peppers. They're slightly sweeter, they're slightly more delicious. And 2 cloves of garlic, lots of black pepper. So,
One of the things that we were told when we, on the Zoe programme, both of us, was to eat barley.
but I'm not
Oh,
doing
we were
barley today.
Oh, what are you doing?
Crap wheat, which
Where
we
did
can
that
eat
come
as
from?
well.
Okay, so I make this now, but with barley because it is the best fibre.
It's quite chewy, isn't
And
it?
it's so...
Yes.
You liked it?
I liked it. No, I
You
really
just have
did.
to overcook it.
No,
And
no.
because well, I think that's what they use in Greece.
Yeah.
I think they do, and I think they use cracked wheat. So, Nadia.
If you're going to ask me for a teaspoon, what do you need?
A teaspoon. So into that, I'm going to put a teaspoon of baharat spice. You could put allspice or cinnamon if you want, if you're going really Greek.
Yeah.
But we like baharat.
And
so.
in case this is your first time with the Curly Cooks of Croydon, this is my sister. She lives next door, and she's vegan, which is very annoying to me. But she does make amazing vegan food, which you can also put a slab of meat next to if you're not vegan.
Absolutely.
Have a smaller amount of meat and more veg.
That's exactly what Miss Valencia said.
Mark.
Oh, he's unstoppable. Right, over here I have 3 large beef
Oh, look
steak
at that.
tomatoes, which
That's like walking onto a film set.
I have
They weren't what I thought they were.
I've scooped out and salted.
So do not miss the salting bit of the tomatoes because honestly, it really suffers, don't you think?
Yeah, so just to go through that, you just take off its lid and then you cut carefully around the core. You want that core out.
Oh.
Well, this is so
Without
bizarre, 'cause it was
slitting
on
yourself.
the same trip we did La Tomatina.
I love
which
this
of course
dish.
is where they just told all these.
Yeah.
Okay, get that core out and then can you get me a spoon, please?
What kind of spoon?
Oh, I've got one. And then you scoot that out into there. Now, I took the flesh of 1 of the tomatoes and added it into that just to make it a
Oh,
bit
did you only
juicy.
put 1? I always put all of it in.
Of course you do.
I love it. But be really careful because it is so annoying when you cut the tomato.
Oh, that one's annoying me.
Oh, you've done it. You've cut it.
I'll split it, yeah.
Oh, mate.
Anyway, here I have got about 100 grams of cracked wheat that you just soak in hot water. I'm going to add that to my lovely...
To be fair to you, this is like very...
What?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it out.
What, cut the core out?
I'm going to cut these bits out.
Yeah. I didn't soak that too brilliantly. We do a lot of things wrong on the Curly Cooks.
We
on
like
set.
that though. It's
That's
real.
it.
Keeping it
It's
real.
real cooking. When it all goes tits up, we want to show you you can still have a great meal at the end of it. Because my thing about cookery shows on telly is that, come on, how many people are actually going to do it here? And just stuff that in the corner.
So lots of fresh parsley. This is washed folks.
Well, a study came out today showing that even fewer, the number of people watching linear TV is dropping faster
Oh my god,
than
42%
ever.
in the 65 bracket, which was
Over
interesting.
65s are going more and more to streamers and platforms.
I must be
Well,
I must be the only person
Yeah.
that watches normal TV.
Linear telly.
But you know our show in the morning,
Yeah.
you know, our coffee moaning, again, if you haven't visited our channel before, we do a 6 days a week news show. I mean, it just keeps building and building because people say, you say, don't you guys, because it's just, everything just feels so forced and careful, doesn't it, on telly? It really does.
I don't know. I just think telly's just changed so much. I just too much reality nonsense. Not enough comedy. I need comedy. I need comedy in my
Not a lot
life.
of good comedy anymore.
There's no comedy. You know, no more faulty
But
towers. No
part of
more.
it is because the funniest stuff is happening online. It's like when Maddie does all her funny shit, there's so much creativity going on in them.
Is that what
And
it
you
is?
sort of think, oh my god, these people are hysterical.
This is our daughter who
Yeah.
collates every week all the funniest things that have gone on online, and honestly, she's so good at it, Dina. Now, this is beautiful. The smell. Look at that. We've got the sun. We've brought the sun in
To
with
give
the
it
tomatoes.
that extra Greeky flavour, I'm going to put this in dill. Not to
I
everybody's
don't
taste.
like dill.
Well, guess what? You're not eating these.
Oh, but I love them.
Teddy's having these.
Oh, Teddy's having everything.
He is.
He's having my spaghetti, all vine leaves,
I know.
stuffed tomatoes.
They're going to be well fed.
there any dildos or don'ts?
Dildos or don'ts?
When cooking with dildo. I mean dill. Oh, sorry. Dill.
Oh, he's got a condition.
He's got a terrible condition, and I have to live with it.
Right, so I'm just going to stuff these and pop them in the oven, put the lids on.
Oh, you don't put mushroom in?
No, I've got pepper. I put pepper or I put mushroom.
Oh.
So weird, isn't it?
I put, in mine, I put mushrooms and I put nuts. I put pine nuts as well.
Yeah, those are going in the vine leaf, so I just wanted to make these.
Why don't you use those two? Because you might have enough for 3, and that's not a very good one. Because I missed it was 2.
No, I split this one as well.
You've got very much.
Oh, Lord. It is going to swell a bit. Don't say anything.
Shut it! Shut it.
So if you wanted to, you could actually add some, if you're not vegan, you could add some feta into this, which would add some lovely saltiness to it. Just might use all that bit
Is
up.
that going in the oven now?
That is good. Why have we got the kettle on? You know we're not allowed to have the kettle on.
Does that heat it?
You know Mark goes batshit crazy. Right, let's just drizzle a little bit of olive oil
Silent
over it.
kettle.
Yeah.
Has anyone designed a silent kettle?
Yeah, and it's that little drizzle of olive oil. Pop their lids on. Don't know which one goes on which.
Nice. Yeah, I'd get funny about that.
Yeah.
I'd want to line them up. Make sure they fit. It's a very beautiful thing, isn't it?
It
Isn't
really is. Look
It
at
really
that.
is, and I'm
Yeah.
not a stuffed veggie person.
I mean, sorry, but how easy was that?
Yeah.
Do you want some crunchy salt on top?
Yeah. Let's have some crunchy salt.
I mean, I love a good stuffing, but
Blimey.
stuffed tomato.
Hang on.
Why into that great big
Hang on.
courgette I got?
Oh, he's
Mark,
sticking
now
the fridge.
stop it!
What? I'm talking about stuffing.
No,
a
you are
courgette.
not talking about courgettes.
What? The story about pesto?
No.
That's enough. Right, nice crunchy salt on top.
Oh, yeah.
No processed food there, so a little bit of natural Himalayan salt is going to be good for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, mamma mia. Che bella.
Che buona. Come
Buona. Buona.
Okay. Over to
Okay,
you.
so I am making churros. I have 300 mils of boiling water, and I'm going to add 50 grams of butter.
Well, we've got nobody
Yeah,
to tell
just
us
to
when
melt.
we've been in half an hour, but we'll
Huh?
remember.
I can tell you.
Okay.
And then half a teaspoon of vanilla into that water too. Yummy, yummy. And a good pinch of salt. Good pinch of salt.
How do you make the churros ribbed?
Oh, well, we'll see that in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Aha. Somebody was bound to ask, the oven was on 180 that the tomatoes went into.
Well, it's fair enough to ask. So, all the recipes say melt your butter, and I thought, why? If you're telling us to use hot water, why don't you just put the butter in the hot water? Now I'm melting it. Teaspoon of baking powder.
Feels like a no-no, though.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
it's
feel right.
yeah, but it's fine, isn't it? That's the thing. Sometimes there's too much pouncing about.
No, this looks fun. What's that all about?
So a teaspoon.
Now I know. Now I understand.
No,
Teaspoon.
No. Guess what you're doing today?
Teaspoon. You're not. Don't worry. Teaspoon of baking powder into 250 grams of plain flour. Now, it says to sieve it, but I can't be bothered. So what I do is I mix it like that, and then you make sure the baking powder's in. Now, it said in this recipe that I found online, because I'm going to be honest, I've never ate churros before. This is the very first
Oh
time.
my.
That you need to use plain flour from a brand new packet. And it says important, because there is something about the way that the moisture is then
It has to be bone
bone dry. And the only way you can guarantee that is from a new packet. Isn't that interesting? So into the middle, you make a well with your flour, and then into the middle,
What was it in that? Just butter and...
butter, water, vanilla, extract.
Oh right, so you can do it with vegan butter, so these would work.
Yeah, you could do it with vegan butter. 50 grams of butter. I wonder if you could, no, you wouldn't probably, because I was going to say, can you do it with oil? No, you'd need butter, wouldn't you, to get that
because you're going to
flavour.
It's
And then you mix, oh! Until you have a smooth batter. And then you leave for 10 to 15 minutes. Just let it sit. See, why would you sieve that? You're not sieving it in for air, are you?
No.
So just stir in your baking powder, save the sieve. Okay, so that's going to sit now for 10 minutes, and Dina is going to start her
vine leaves. Now, these really are a labour of
I'm going
love.
to just leap over the pool.
Yeah. Splash. So traditional vine leaves cooked in our house would be made with breast of lamb and rice. And I have made my own vegan recipe where I've replaced
my first book, Stuffed Vine Leaves Saved My Life.
Oh, have you got the vine leaf recipe in there?
Yeah.
Your vine leaf recipe. Anyway, I've changed the meat for aubergine because it's got a really meaty texture. So here I fried 1 aubergine, 1 onion, and a handful of toasted pine nuts. And to that, I'm going to add 200 grams of baldo rice. Okay, baldo rice.
Look at this picture of me and Dina.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it cute?
God.
The shows we used to do. Identical to her son. Absolutely identical. Just trying to find the vine.
Right, so baldo rice is a fat, juicy rice. If you can't find it, a risotto or a sushi rice will do.
Have you used? What, is that the same as a paella rice?
Have you ever made vine leaves? You might have made them in
I
that
have.
book.
Yeah, I have, but I don't make them regularly. Oh God, I used to make them a lot.
So into that, I'm going to put a teaspoon of dried mint.
I've always made lamb, but I prefer vegetarian.
Yeah, a teaspoon of dried mint. Oh yeah. Smell that mint, it's crazy.
Whoa!
And back to the Baharat spice, or allspice. Let's put, oh actually, if you've got allspice, give me allspice. The tomatoes have got that in. Let's have a change. Now, it's only, so that is our vine leaves that came in brine like this. We have got a fresh vine. If you've got a fresh vine, you pick your leaves, beautiful and green, you put them in boiling water for 5 minutes and then take them out and then they're ready. These have been salted and they're brine, so you need to soak them in water just for 5 minutes.
With the salt.
Yeah, you're trying to look for the allspice.
But you love them salty, don't you?
I do like them salty. Oh, I'll tell you what, if you've got any lemons, because I can...
I hate it when they're undersalted.
Yeah, have you got any lemons, Nadia? Okay, so here we have our grape leaves or vine leaves. All right, so these must come off. No good. No good. Cut all these little spikes off.
To eat, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, when I was a kid, I used to do this. Eat them.
Oh.
I love them. I love the taste.
No, I haven't got any allspice.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
What kind of cook's house is this? She's won MasterChef.
Let's start it.
So they say.
So they say. I was watching it last night. I just love it. Celebrity one. It's on. Right, so I put a
I
teaspoon.
can't watch it now. I've done it. Weird.
It is.
Baharat.
I've got Baharat. Baharat's in it now. I've changed it to Baharat. Okay, there we go. So, take your little vine leaf. This is the bit that people find a bit tricky. You take about a teaspoonful, really.
Yeah, I think the knack is I'd always put a bit too much in it.
Yeah, and then
what you've got to remember is the rice is going to swell.
Then you
so
spread it like that.
if you put too much, you'll just get a load of burst vine leaves.
Flip those ends in.
Yeah.
Fold
So you
it.
will take advantage of the shape of the old vine
Yeah,
leaf.
fold it and roll it. And don't pack it too tight, don't pack it too loose. There we go.
wow,
Look at that.
Like a cigar.
Yeah, like a little cigar.
Isn't it just such a beautiful idea? You know? Just so clever. I love the way. I love old-fashioned dishes like this. Like some fuckers sat under the vine somewhere and gone, ugh.
Let's stuff them.
I'll put some meat in there and wrap them up.
Does it mean you could do it with loads of other leaves, but we just haven't thought to? Did you have a whole
Well,
suggestion?
banana leaf is used, isn't it,
Yeah,
in cooking?
banana leaf. I don't like banana leaf. It's got
I suppose
strange
most
I
taste.
don't like
herbs
it.
and leaves, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I
So
bet,
this
I bet
is-
a lot of people don't realise that you put the rice in raw.
That's too much.
You always put too much in there. You're a big stuffer.
She's always extra.
Not too
She's always extra.
She's
It's not.
extra.
She always tries to cram too much in.
That is not too much. God.
It is. We want them all the same size.
It's going to be
Okay.
fine.
It's because she likes a cigar.
So this is really a labour of love. It's a
A
really
perfect
nice
binding.
thing to do.
We learnt this when we were little.
Sit around with people and do. I usually do it with Mum.
Yeah, it's a nice. I mean, that's a lot of my childhood foodie memories. Actually, is people sitting, chatting, rolling binders because you make big pots. Like
So I
this.
taught. Well, actually, last year I had a lovely sort of event at my friend's house, and we all sat and we picked her vine leaves, and then we sat and rolled together, and then we ate, and it was just a fabulous evening.
Rolling
You
split.
don't think of many people having. It's like when you went earlier. If you've got your own vine leaves, pick them. It's like, but do a lot of people have?
Yeah, I see them all over the place. I'm always like, I can go and catch a few off that one when I picked all mine. There's one at the bottom of Norbury Hill look at that. So you will get about 50, I think, out of this. So I'm going to keep rolling while Nadja gets doing. What are you doing?
Keep rolling for a bit longer.
I'm going
just
to.
because
So
heat's
I
very
need to
hot.
roll a lot to show them how to put them in the pan.
Yeah,
That's the
That's
problem.
what you said to me.
I did.
But I'm just heating up this oil first.
So full of fibre, full of antioxidants.
This is what my dad always wants. My dad's Arabic, neutral. This is the comfort dish. So, you know, our dish might be a roast dinner, the Brits would say. But in the Middle East, this is a comfort dish, isn't it? It's a Sunday dish, and they have stuffed courgettes with it, stuffed tomatoes, stuffed aubergines.
But what they do, they normally make a pot like that high, so it's got like 10 or 15 layers. And then if you go on YouTube and say, oh, turning out vine leaves, you'll find some fantastic videos of people getting this massive plate like that and then going...
But you like have the whole family round the table. They're all screaming. You know what it would be like, Mark, when they all go like, because if it doesn't come out perfectly,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
got to come out
God.
like a cake. Now, I made some earlier, but I only made one layer, so I don't think mine will come out like a cake.
When I've had a bad vine leaf, it's usually been too bitter.
Bitter.
Too bitter,
Too
not
much
enough
lemon, is it?
salt,
Lemon,
not enough
lemon or lime? I
flavour.
think that's a bit of-
Those ones I made this morning are a bit lemony.
Right.
Have you got lemon actually to put in these
I
ones?
think fans of lemon assume everyone likes lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Greeks
It's
make
like fans
them
of
very,
lemon.
very
Weird.
lemony.
I mean, a bit of lemon, fine, but too much.
Have you made the vine leaf pie for them yet?
The vine leaf pie for who?
Oh, is that the
For
one
the
I had
guys,
some the other
the
day?
subs.
Lovely.
No.
Ooh, that's
do that.
lovely.
Yeah.
Vine leaf pie. You can do this, but without all the rolling.
But the rolling, I tell you, it's very addictive.
Yeah.
It's
Bit of
just,
trial and error, but once you know how to do it.
Keeps you off your phone.
it does. It gives you neck-ache, though. That is for sure. I've got vine leaf back. I call it vine leaf
Fine
back.
back.
Oh, look at that dough. It's lovely now.
It's rising.
Oh, it's all. Look at the rope. Look at the dough. It's kind of light and fluffy. That baking powder now has. The baking powder now has reacted with the liquid.
It's just the dough rising.
Okay, so Mark, you take over. You're going to make the donuts.
Oh, right.
God.
Am I? Oh, Christ. So presumably I'm going to use this. Oh, I just don't know why things aren't open.
Because I wanted you to be able to read it on the back.
Oh, I see. Oh, Christ. I need glass. You don't need to read anything, babe. You just need to point. Let's have a look. For decorating food includes 6 different nozzles for different shapes.
So choose.
This is
Is
so
that what it says?
exciting. The set comprises an easy action. Remove the white screw at the end of the syringe. And remove the white screw. Does that sound white screw? White screw.
End of the syringe. Oh, so take it apart then. There must be one in there.
Remove the white screw. What's the white screw?
Oh, don't know what they're talking about there.
Okay. White screw, that one, do you think?
That, yeah, is that.
Remove
No,
the
no,
white at the end of this and place a selected nozzle over the
That's it.
syringe. What should we go for, guys? Oh yeah, this is where you get the
I
ribs.
don't think you want one that's too skinny because it will come. Think of the churros.
Oh, okay.
It's got a ribbed edge.
A
hasn't
ribbed
it?
edge, that one.
Okay.
Go for that one.
Show us.
Oh, I see, and then you put that back over the
Yeah.
top, like so. Move top and plunger, assemble, and fill the barrel to roughly 2/3 of its capacity.
Down.
Two.
Okay, so now don't be careful when you're putting in the dough because you don't want to waste. You don't want to waste it.
Okay,
So think about what's the best
Okay,
way to get it
so-
into there. Maybe a small.
let's find a smaller spoon, which there isn't
Yeah,
one.
there never is.
Okay,
Because your mum takes our teaspoons.
Why?
I don't know. She's got weird obsessions.
so
Toilet rolls and teaspoons.
toilet rolls. Oh, that's very odd, isn't it?
It's really sticky stuff.
Okay.
Play group over here, Dina.
Yeah, it really is. I've got to fill this to 2/3.
Gosh.
Hmm.
Gosh.
This could
that's
take quite a
hard.
while.
'Cause it's sticky, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's,
So we've got
it's light.
you just want a plain oil, so I've just got sunflower oil in there, and you see it's quivering a bit, so it's getting very hot. Dina, can you
You're
have a
not
look
taking
from
the
your...
temperature of it.
Take a look from your side.
Yeah, it's quivery.
It's quivery.
Can you just get a little bit of bread and chuck it in, because we don't want it to burn.
Okay, 2/3.
So
2/3. Oh, oh. It's coming out the bottom. Okay.
oh, hang on, you're going to have to clean that off around the edge, Mark. So you
Hang on.
want it to be fizzing all the way around like that. That tells you the oil is ready.
Hang on.
Dina, can you get him some kitchen roll?
Yeah, please. Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Okay.
This is going to hurt, Miss
Now,
Sawalha.
you need a pair of scissors out the drawer because you're going to hold it upside down. Right, now get a pair of scissors out the drawer because you're going to cut off.
Oh,
all
am
your
I?
dough.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
that's
this is quite exciting, isn't it, Dina?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be like this.
I think you probably would have been a surgeon if you haven't been what you are.
Yeah, I think I would be. You ready?
Go on then.
So, and then what? Hang on, what does it?
With the scissors, Mark, you put them in
Whole
your
body
eye.
of syringe to keep the nozzle head as close as possible to the surface being iced, except when lettering. 1/3 of its capacity. Refill. Yeah, all nozzles get right. Okay.
Hang on, I know what we need. We need something to get the thing out. Hang on 1 second. Just come over with me here, guys. We need
You just go.
this.
Say ah.
Oh, the bit.
Ah.
Oh, Dina's still going well with the vine
Say
leaves.
ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Cut. Cut. Oh my god. Another one. Well done. Oh! Oh, don't put your hand in. Don't put your hand in. Oh my god, he was going to
What
put
a
his hand in.
silly
Dina.
thing!
Oh
Oh
my.
my god, were you pushing it too hard?
No, I never pushed too
You
hard.
were doing something stupid.
I wasn't. Can I touch
Oh
that? I
my
can't
No,
touch
God.
that.
it wasn't. It just wasn't
Oh,
tied
that's
on properly. I think.
so
You didn't,
annoying.
you hadn't screwed it on properly.
I had.
Craig.
He
Put
would have
it on.
definitely have tied it on properly.
This is burning oil.
Oh, mate. Okay, let's put some more in.
Okay,
Let's try
right,
it
hang on,
again.
I'm nervous now. You nearly...
Yeah,
about-
I'm going to screw it on properly this time.
Dina, turn that over with that.
Okay.
So at least we've got one good one. There we go. So lovely to us.
There we go. I think maybe it was a bit too heavy.
Yes.
Yeah. Because look, you put that on.
Have you twisted? What? What are you doing? It's really weird.
Okay. Ah.
You didn't turn it. You didn't screw it, did you?
Well, yeah, but look, it's one of those threads that just keeps threading. It doesn't
So it
actually.
doesn't work.
That was
Okay.
expensive.
Where's
Right.
that from?
Turn it.
Tala, which is a really expensive brand.
Okay.
Right, hang on. What's going on here? Is the heat still on? This needs to be turned over. Mark. I'm gonna do this.
What do I use? Okay. It smells nice.
No,
Okay.
that's not brown enough yet.
Yeah, no.
Turn the other one over.
That's not. That is a spermatosa.
Yeah, but it's all right.
It's a It's a giant spermatosa. Okay, I'm going to do another
Hang
one.
on, is the heat on? Just turn it up a little bit. It looks...
It's quite high.
Okay, all right then. In you go. Please be careful for the love of God.
Maybe I should just hold it.
Hold
No, I
it,
can't
hold
hold it
it.
and do the scissors
Don't
there, can
hold
I?
the scissors yet. Just put it down. That's it. Right.
Okay.
Go. Hold it together. That's it. That's it. Now, that's enough. That's it. You don't even need the scissors.
No, the
that's
scissors
it.
are the thing that are...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and again. Bit of a strange shape.
Why? How do they get them so straight?
They're
Mine
not straight though, are
I'm
they? They're a bit...
sorry, this looks rude. Look at them. This is like when you do that biology class and you watch sperm that are drunk. Do you remember? And they go backwards.
Which nozzle did you use? The star?
No. This one.
That one. Oh. That one. Let's get rid of this. Sorry, mate. This is like what's going on in a drunk person's testicles. Should I do another one? Oh no, I need some more. Should I do another one?
Yeah.
I would think just...
Let's just get these right. Let's get these right.
Out.
Should I get the spermatozoa out? How do I...
Right, take this.
Can I use this plastic thing or not?
Don't use that short one.
Okay.
Use the long one.
Look at that.
She'll burn yourself.
Okay. Yeah, let's get that one out. Oh yeah, look.
Right, now shall we put some cinnamon on?
Yeah.
Get the cinnamon,
Turning
it's just
those
there.
over. Shall I?
Put it in the sugar one. I meant to get you to do that. Okay. Now toss that about.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
No.
Well done. Next two can go in. Next
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just trying to find a space to
No,
put
just
stuff.
hold the plate and then take them out.
Oh, I see. I think
Yeah.
you said the next two can go in.
Go into the sugar. Oh.
I've got to put parsley in
Yummy.
mine.
They're a bit of a strange shape, but
Doesn't matter. How do they taste?
I don't know. God, I can't seem to fucking use anything. What is wrong with me?
It's really interesting watching you.
Yeah, but it's just like none of this works properly. It's all really weird.
Okay, so do a couple more and then we're going to try them.
Okay.
So quick because the oil needs
Yeah,
some
no, I
love
know. I'm
now.
gonna have to fill this up.
Don't rush with that though. That's it. Hold it. That's it. 1, 2. Ooh. And push that one.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
You didn't. Oh, it's because you had none left. That's all right. That's enough. Just that one's
I'm
enough.
gonna do one more. Hang on. I can do it. I can do this. I want to be bolder. I want to be brasher, Dina, in the kitchen. I don't want to be so... I think half the problems that people who don't cook a lot, the reason they make mistakes is because they get so hesitant.
Yeah.
And then they get scared.
Oh, I can try that one.
I mean, all I did was put it in a squeezer and squeeze it badly. There we go.
Oh no, that's got normal butter, isn't it? I'm going to have to try and make them.
It'd be nice to be able to make sort of long, flat ones, though.
Well, sometimes they're curly, aren't they? They're like that. They're like a U.
Yeah, I've seen actual churros.
Oh, no.
Lovely. Yeah. I've seen actual churros churners.
Churners?
Try it.
A churros churner?
We need our dinky donut.
Try the
trainer
middle
back.
one. Oh, listen to that crunch.
Yeah.
Hang on, Miss Valencia. I'll take them back. That's why they look like you know what.
Mark, come on. Come on, that's burning now. Just look what happens when you start showing off.
I wasn't. What's that? What have I done with that
Well,
one?
that looks more like it,
That
actually.
looks weird. It's like a man with a something. Oh my God!
Cross
Look.
legs.
Yeah, but look what it's
Cross
got at the
legs.
end. Look at the. This is going one way and only one way. Okay. Oh yeah.
Into the sugar.
These are nice. God, bloody hell.
I'm going to take these up to Kiki.
No, really.
Yeah.
She'll love those. She loves cinnamon and sugar.
Who doesn't love cinnamon and sugar?
Let's get that
Okay,
done.
and then turn the oil off.
Oh wow! And so, what did you do again for this? I can't remember. Was it just remind us of what was in that?
250 grams plain flour from a new bag, teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of vanilla, and 300 mils of boiling water with 50 grams of butter.
Wow. Okay. Right now, I'm
And
burning
we've
my
still
hand.
got all of that left.
Wow.
So you can make a huge pile.
Wow. That is a huge batch.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Well done.
Mm.
Yeah, babe.
Okay. Hold on.
Delish, huh? Did you try one?
Yeah, very nice. I'll try another one then.
Another one.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. Proud of yourself?
They're not gloopy like you get at sort of, you know, fun fairs. Nice.
There's so many places that make them so badly.
You've got to make these for my mum next time she comes around, Mark. She loves them.
How's it going down here?
So
I'm going to run a few of these.
Wow.
there'll be people asking, you know, if you haven't got, like, if you're in London, you can go to a local continental shop, Turkish shop, Greek shop, where you can get vine leaves. You can get everything now online, honestly, and that's the thing to do.
No cuisine should be
Impossible now.
dismissed, yeah.
But so in this particular packet, there are some really different size ones. So that will, when I make the bigger ones, will need to go at the bottom of the pot because they're going to take longer to cook. So if you haven't gone over to my drink section today. So what's
Aperol.
Yeah, so I think the big time all favourite drink at the moment of the youth definitely is Aperol Spritz. I prefer Campari, but as people that don't know me, I love a really bitter drink.
Yes.
But I shall. Why? I just I think it's because I think I may have an imbalanced gallbladder.
I always thought that was a possibility.
You can see it in her eyes.
You can see it in the way you walk.
Because you need bitter things to clean your gallbladder, and
Oh, right.
since the Zodiac, we know we've probably got a bit of a weak one. So eating bitter things helps with your gallbladder. You carry on, Nadja, and cook your spaghetti because
Okay.
I'm going to do this
Quite
last.
got
sedative,
pure
isn't it?
sunlight
You've got to be
here.
committed to
Like,
that.
I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone.
In the zone.
I've got pure bright sunlight now, which isn't great for
Just have a
filming.
look at an aubergine. It's always lovely.
Oh.
This is bad, isn't it, Mark?
It is, but let's see
How can I help?
No, just go with it. We'll just have to go.
I just need to get this carefully out of the way. Hot oil, travelling,
Yeah.
careful.
Let's just have a look at the pool.
Do not
Be nice.
touch this.
Yeah, let's jump in.
Very,
Let's
very
jump in.
hot.
Wasn't what I thought it was going to be. In at the deep end.
So we were talking about camping earlier. On either you're a camper or not a camper. I am so not a camper. And then Nadja was like, "Oh, what if you marry someone who's, or you're with somebody who loves camping?" I was like,
Now what she said, she goes, and why would people go in a caravan? She goes, why would you put your home into something really small and drive and then park right next to something? I went, well,
I don't want to go and live in a smaller space than I already live in. Sorry, I don't see the attraction.
But it's the mod cons, isn't it? It's like everything made.
It's-
It's like Polly Pockets. It's like what's lovely. Oh, it's
Oh,
a
sorry.
dinky tiny version of my life.
Yeah, I like dinky tiny shoes and dinky tiny things,
Right.
and I like all this, but not in no.
I
Not
think,
for living.
do you know what I think it is? Why people like? Because I've been thinking ever since you said it. I think it's playing. It's playful
Yeah, it is.
to go into a caravan,
Playhouse.
and then being out. You know, if you're camping, you're playing, aren't you? Setting up fire.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's childhood stuff.
Yeah.
Not convincing me. Right, okay, so I am going to be making puttanesca. Mark, do you want to just flip them and show them this book?
I think you may have made
Pasta
puttanesca. Now, it's all coming back to me.
puttanesca.
I think I've made it.
Yeah, but there'll be plenty of people that haven't watched.
I said to Dina, I've already made puttanesca.
Because I remember saying
On
what the
Curly
word-
Cook.
Yeah, you have.
I remember what the word
She said
comes
no.
from. Well, I'm not supposed to be the oracle, you know. I'm not supposed to know everything. I know most things.
Maybe you just have to carry on talking about camping.
What could I change to?
Oh,
What could you
yes.
change to? Come on, ready, steady, cook. Let me go to the
Ready,
fridge.
steady, cook. Do you need that
Oh.
pepper?
No, I don't need that pepper.
Okay, let's
Did
change our
Kiki get
pasta.
all the churros then? She did.
There's loads there, we can fry some more afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to change my spaghetti. And we are going to not do puttanesca. Olive oil. Trouble is, Dina, you've already done peppers.
Do a matriciana.
A matriciana chili.
This is
Ham.
like watching a jazz band,
Bit
not
of
knowing
ham,
which the
bit
next tune
bit
is
of
going
garlic,
to be,
bit of chilli.
isn't it?
Chilli.
Is a matriciana called?
Yeah, matriciana has got chilli.
Matriciana.
A matriciana.
I need that ham for something else.
Oh,
Oh,
have you got
nice.
bacon? Have you got bacon?
Okay, well we got oil on. Don't worry, don't worry.
Have you got bacon?
Keep filling.
I think we just make bloody puttanesca.
This is
There'll be
just,
somebody that hasn't seen
this
it.
is like a jazz band, not knowing which tune they're going to do, and the bass player's just hitting the bass all
We've
the time.
got to start writing down what we've already made.
We We have done 30 flipping shows.
Yeah, but like if we were on the telly, there'd be someone making a list of what we've made.
Yeah, but we haven't got a person to make lists.
I know, but we need somebody who'll make a list.
Oh, well.
Oh, we'll ask someone. No, you needed to. I thought you were across this shit.
We need lists. Okay,
So what are you making?
I'm making spaghetti puttanesca because won't it be funny if we actually haven't made spaghetti puttanesca?
Oh, mate.
I don't know. Anyway.
Make it differently. I like that. We found that, didn't we, in the loft?
No,
What?
no, I've had this the whole time. You bought me this years ago.
No, I know, but didn't we?
No, it wasn't in the loft.
Gone missing and
No,
then
it
came
hadn't.
back, though.
No,
What, the grater?
no, my bracelet. Isn't it beautiful? Look.
It's like something from the Aegean Sea.
Yeah.
Which
Isn't
is
it?
my favourite thing.
Would you like to be dropped in the Aegean Sea?
No, I wouldn't. Thank you very much. Not unless it's off the side of a super yacht, which I then get back onto for nice glass gold bracelet.
I have been told that, yes, I have links to the Aegean Sea in my past.
Do you?
Yeah.
So have you been dropped in the Aegean Sea?
Well, I had a great affinity with Hania in Crete. I really felt that I had been there in a previous
Oh,
life.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's weird when you get that. I get that every time I go to Cornwall.
Ah.
Okay, so I've got in there 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Do not let the garlic burn. It will be a disaster. You'll have to throw it away and start all over again. Needs a lot more oil. Right, now, this puttanesca, you might get anchovies. Dina,
Right,
tell
Dina,
them.
go.
Dina, tell them how you don't taste the anchovies.
You don't taste the anchovies, you just get the salt from it.
You just get like a deep, savoury
Umami. It's umami flavour, isn't it?
umami. So in the anchovies go.
I like anchovies, but not like that.
Oh,
No, I like them when they're like literally picked. You know, you can
Oh,
see them.
fresh.
fresh
fresh
anchovies.
Oh, when I lived in Naples, the fishmongers there,
Yeah.
astonishing. So you go from the white bait to the
Yeah, lovely.
next one to. There's a one before the anchovy. There's a little one before the
Oh, is
anchovy.
there?
Goes up sardines. And
Oh,
blah, blah, blah.
right.
So
And they are delicious.
this is lots of people's favourite spaghetti, Italian spaghetti actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very,
So easy.
it's so
What I
easy.
like about it, that's chili, right?
Because it's very savoury. It's really it doesn't really taste fishy, does it,
Very
Dina?
umami.
When I do
umami.
like black olives.
Yeah.
Don't get black olives enough these days.
Oh my gosh, my fridge has always got black olives.
Really? It's always wanky, green, smooth,
Oh
soapy
no
ones.
no 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 no!
I had
I
some
like
last night in a tapas bar. They were massive and the pit was so big it was like, what the fuck are you putting around it?
that was the queen on it. I like calamari.
Tablespoon of tomato puree. Fry the tomato puree so you get the flavour out of it. It will change its colour and its smell as it's ready. Oh God, this already smells lovely. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, if you want chilli in it, put chilli in it at this point, but we don't know if we're sending this over for my mum and dad. They will not want. My mum will kill me if I put chilli in it. So my mum and dad live next door, for those that don't know.
Put it down. Look what she's done.
Yeah.
Amazing. You've just gone for it, Dina.
Betty normally does 100.
100?
Yeah. 100.
Okay, so this is smelling gorgeous. Deeply savoury, garlicky, olive oily.
That smells bad.
I'm going to put a tin of tomatoes or 200 mils or so of passata.
The thing is, Dina, you often say, oh, he doesn't like that. When I know what I know it.
Yeah.
Like a
Fair
punch
enough.
in the face.
Fair enough. There's not very many things you like.
But I can look at a menu in a restaurant and go, bang, that's it. I know
Oh,
what
that's
I
good, because
I can
when
like
we were
that.
trying to choose a restaurant for Sunderland, I was like, well, what does Mark like? And then she goes, well, he's not a foodie. I went, oh, okay.
No, but there'll be something, I'll look at it and I'll go, that.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, Dina, I was getting all my ingredients ready to say, oh, no, I haven't got any capers. Mark hates capers. But Dina said these capers are something else.
They're uber salty. You need to take some
Look,
off now and rinse the
They're
food.
not held in a brine.
It's not the saltiness that I don't know. There's something about them that's deeply disturbing and
the
suspect.
flavour.
No, it's the texture.
Ooh.
Really?
They're wibbly wobbly and horrible.
They're not wobbly.
Oh, they are.
They're like,
No.
these are like little olives.
No.
They're chewy.
Oh, it makes me wince.
Oh, yeah. They're so
That's how I
salty.
feel.
They're so salty.
I feel your pain.
Those are so salty. I won't put many in, Mark, so you can pick them out.
They are pretty.
Would it be funny if what I like about this is the flavour of them, but not
Yeah.
the actual them, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That is smelling very fishy, I must say. Right, how long have my tomatoes been in?
They've been in half an hour.
Right. Olives. Oh,
We've seen red olives. I'm not too sure about those.
Oh, I thought these were black.
they're black.
I like a good old-fashioned Pizza Express black olive.
Oh, now
Oh, you would, because they're just so bland.
Oh, look at those.
There they are.
Look
Oh,
at
really?
scrumptious.
Look at those beauties.
Aren't they?
I'm really annoyed. My olives don't look black.
No,
They're mauve.
They're
We're
mauve.
not getting the different colours.
They're sort of burgundy.
They're mauve. Can I put this down on here?
Yeah.
Oh, just look at that. I'm just going to get a little bit of that sauce
yeah.
in.
Oh, I'm so annoyed about these olives.
It doesn't matter how we try and stock our larder. We've always got something flipping missing. I'm constantly running back and forth to get things from my kitchen.
I like to zoom in on it.
Yeah. Oh, can you?
Honestly, guys, you're not going to get the right look. You're supposed to have the really black olives against the red, and I'm really pissed off.
Oh, man.
She's
Give us your pissed off face and I'll take a photo. Oh.
Did I put black pepper? So,
Look at those.
so where are
Great
you at,
big
Dina?
baps of beauty.
So, I am at layering these up.
You layer that while this
Okay.
sauce cooks for a little bit.
So, but Nadja, I'm going to need to ask you for a lemon
Yeah.
and
Here we go.
and a weight of some kind. I'll explain in a minute.
Nut.
So in the bottom here, I've just got a sliced up potato that's going to prevent the vinings from sticking to the bottom and burning. So the bit of olive oil, bit of salt. And
I had
pepper.
pulpo gallega
Oh, did you last night? Where were you? Where did you
at
go?
the place called Bibo in Shoreditch,
Bibo.
which is beneath the Montreal
Gorgeous
Hotel.
looking.
It was,
Oh, I haven't
nice.
been there.
Yeah, nice.
Salad.
But it wasn't very salty. And they don't
Yeah.
have salt on the tables because
Oh.
there's a wanky place.
Oh
that
no, I'm
don't let you.
sorry. You do. Nobody dictates to me what
So
I
it was
put on my
nice, but
food.
My octopus wasn't salty.
Right. So now
That's how can it not
You-
be salty when it comes from this
you
thing?
need to look for the bigger one. So that's a fatter one. They need to go in first.
Remember, if you're not eating processed food, you can add a little salt to your food, unless,
Yeah.
of course, you're on doctor's orders.
Don't let the salt police get you.
When some people
Oh, I
say,
tell you
oh,
what
you've
we
added
did have.
salt, but we don't eat any processed
I
food.
tell you what I did have, which was gorgeous, was grilled avocado with feta.
Ah, now I do grilled avocado. I do it on the barbecue.
Maybe I should try it.
Really nice.
I always say I don't like it, but actually I've never had it.
Creamy. Just ended up flopping it on bread.
Oh, you put potatoes on the bottom?
Yes. So it's and you can put tomatoes as well. So it prevents them from burning or sticking to the bottom. Hello, Mister. You came undone. Okay. So you're going to pat them round in circles, and this is very important. So the ones I made earlier, I had to put in a much bigger pan. You want to get 2 or 3 layers, and in that one I've only managed to do 1.
Is this a sort of street food? Would this be a sort of, I don't use the word in a horrible way, but is it a sort of peasant dish?
Yeah,
Is it a sort of
totally.
thing? Yeah.
Our favourite kind of food.
Street.
I mean, all
I hate fancy
all
food.
Middle East.
Using leaves.
I hate fancy food.
So we're going round again. Middle Eastern food is all street food, isn't it?
Okay, shall I?
Yeah. Hang on.
Okay, so our spaghetti is ready. If you've seen me cook it before, I'm sorry.
Well, we're trying to arouse the smells in the kitchen of the Med
Yeah.
and beyond.
You've aroused me, girl.
I'm
I
going to
bet
do one
we
portion. Miss Valencia
Well-
did the memory of Miss Valencia.
The capers were a bit of an undoing.
It has to be spaghetti puttanesca, not pasta.
Oh yeah, it can't be pasta. It's all in the shape. The shape of the pasta is very important. So this is quite a good pan for an odd sort of 50 vine leaves. How wide would you say that is, Mark? 10, 12 centimetres? No, it's not, is it? No, it's not.
Do you want my I've got my tape
I'd
measure.
say it's about 20 centimetres,
No.
18, 16 centimetres.
Oh, he's bang on,
18.
bastard. Yeah, 16.
I like the way you just did that twist in the serving. Show us that again. That's quite handy, that, isn't it? Because it makes it go to a little tower.
Yeah, just do a bit of that. Oh, now mixed it up.
Sorry. Ow.
Right, so there's plenty more sauce there for another 2 portions. Let's put some of these, I'm not very happy with them, olives. And then basil.
Oh, that's too fishy for me.
Dina, can you stop saying that?
Oh
my God.
Totally my cup of tea.
Shut up.
It's your cup of tea.
That.
It's all right.
As is that though. I'm liking both of these dishes.
And then, as always, you can drizzle, except if you're going to drizzle a little oil on the top, of course, don't put your basil on first. Forgot that. Where's the olive oil?
So you filled her up.
I've filled her up. I've got the heat on now, just to start off the potatoes sizzling on the bottom. I don't need a boiling kettle. Actually, is there hot water in there?
Well, you're not actually cooking them. You've got some.
I am cooking them.
No, but I mean, they don't have to be cooked.
I need to show the people.
No, I mean, you've got it prepared earlier.
I know, but I need to show the people how to do it.
Show the people! Well, then we've got to have the kettle on.
So, no, this was hot. So what are you doing now? Oh, you're faffing.
Nothing, I've
All right.
There
So,
is my...
boiling water over your vine leaves till they just come up to the top there. And then you're going to add in, for this amount of vine leaves, half a lemon to a whole lemon. You're going to taste it sort of halfway through. Then, this is the most important bit, you need to find a teeny plate for this teeny pan.
All important, Tina, it's all important.
Teeny plan,
Oh,
teeny
sugar.
plate for this teeny.
Oh, mate.
She hasn't got a teeny plate.
Look like a...
A saucer.
Yeah, move.
Have a look at your lovely
Oh, is that
puttanesca.
Right, so that goes on top.
Oh, sorry.
That goes on top to give it some weight, and then I need
Rock.
a rock or a bowl of water will do.
Ooh. So,
Bowl of water.
get a
That's
stone,
it.
Matt. Get one of the dog's bones.
No, this is nice and heavy. Fill it with water. Okay, and you're going to cook that on a medium heat for 20 minutes. Lid on. Where's my lid? That's pushing it nice and down. Okay, lid on. You're going to cook that.
Cool, isn't
You're going to cook that on a medium heat for 20 minutes. Take the plate out without burning your hands. Turn it down.
Get a knife and
and
lift
cook
it up
it for another 20 to 30 minutes, and then just leave them to set. Taste the water. Is it salty? Is it lemony enough? Did I put any salt in? I don't think I did.
Oh,
Poops.
You've just poured all the water.
I know.
Oh, no.
I know.
What do you want to do?
I don't. I just wanted to add some
More
salt. Oh man. It's all right.
Hang on.
No, leave.
What's going on?
Leave.
Put salt? You put salt?
I didn't. Oh.
Oh, mate.
Hang on, now let's pour it. Let's pour
No,
it.
it's fine. I don't want to disrupt my vine leaves.
I'm afraid. I think
Should
you should
be.
put the salt in when there's lots of water because it will disperse it.
Let me taste it.
Disperse what?
Disperse it.
Osmosis.
Yeah, it needs a bit of salt.
Oh, God. Hang on. Where are you going to put the salt?
In the
Just
water.
put it on the top.
In the water. It will go down. Trust me. Trust me. It will. Hush.
See your knickers.
Your knickers.
Nice.
Oh, let's try again.
Right. He went completely mad.
I've had a very busy week. She has. I've been in
So-
charge of small people. Right,
Oh,
so
small people.
that is going to be on in total for about an hour. So 20 minutes on a medium, take the plate off, 20 minutes on a low, and then leave it to rest for 20
But
minutes.
don't keep lifting up your lid. You just put
Don't
it
worry,
on a
because I've
very
made
low.
one earlier.
Ah!
And she put the salt in.
I don't know.
Where are they? Ah, look at these.
They're over here.
Oh, shall I come over?
I'm coming.
You're coming.
No. Shall I fill you a space here?
Oh,
So
yes.
they need to really be up here to turn them out. But now just thought for fun factor, we try and turn them out.
And we can scream like the Arabs do around when it's going to... Honestly, look up.
Please turn them out.
Search Arabs turning out.
Oh, yes!
No. The problem with that is the plate isn't flat. So you're going to lose it. Hang on. We need a flat plate.
Oh.
Because that lip
That's
will
not
mess
flat.
it up. No, but I know what I mean.
You mean snug?
If you've got a lip like we need flat. Let me go.
Oh.
Have we got time to make some pan con tomate?
Oh.
Onto
Nice.
the tray.
Go on then.
That is not going to work. That is not going to
So you're going to have to really give it a shake.
Oh,
What do you mean a shake?
A boom like that, up and down, like a boom. Like that.
And then flip.
Yeah.
It
It's
didn't
supposed
work.
to come out like a cake. But
But there weren't enough of them.
Because there was only one layer, because I've had to make
Those
two lots of
potatoes
them.
taste nice.
I bet they taste yum yum.
I like them dipped in yogurt. Delicious.
Filthy cow.
Oh yeah, potatoes are delicious. Yum yum
Wow, well
yum.
done. Taste of holiday. It really is a taste of holiday, actually.
It's
isn't
so
it?
good. I'll put it on a nice plate now.
Oh.
What's the time now?
You're 55 minutes in.
Oh, let me just do a
That's
pan.
all we've got.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. All
Alright,
right.
then we'll quit.
No, I'll do a pan con tomate later.
A panton tomate.
How long does it take you?
Not long.
What's a
No,
panton
we're finished.
tomate?
We're finished. I'll do it for a reel.
Yeah.
2, 3. Are you going to sing your way out?
Oh,
We haven't
we
got-
are.
We haven't got any donuts though.
Oh, mate.
Honestly, Greek yogurt, the Arabs do tend to serve yogurt. Dad always has yogurt with it, don't they? Doesn't he?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, actually, and the Greeks
Yeah.
with the tzatziki.
Dolmades.
Yeah, dolmades.
Dormadis.
We call them warak and ab. Something like that.
Warak.
Warak ab and ab. Oh, they're lemony. They're
Very
nice.
nice.
I'm just doing this with my fingers because it's all my family and we're all going to eat it and nobody cares.
Yeah.
So don't write in.
Oh, very nice. Well done, girls.
Beautiful,
Look
Tina.
at that.
Glossy and shiny.
Glistening, shiny, fishy.
Yum yum.
Yum yum in my bum bum.
How are we going to do?
I
Are we
got
doing?
to-
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you have to do
In the style of Pretty Pritchard.
step will change. We're all going on a summer holiday. We're all going on. We got to.
No. I've got vinyl in the teeth.